Hey everybody, it's me. We're gonna be trying a Pathfinder Kingmaker Let's Play series blind thingamajig. I have played this game a little bit just to test it, but I haven't gotten past the first chapter, so I'm still counting it as a blind playthrough. I don't have any of these. If we get deep enough into the game, maybe we'll try some of the extra campaigns or whatever. I don't want to mess with the settings at all. I'm sure there's a couple really good ways to make the game more fun and all that, but I'm too afraid to mess with it at all, so we're just going to leave it as default. We're going to make a new guy. And I have the basics planned out, but the rest is going to be brand new. So, I'm going to be a half-orc barbarian, and unfortunately, the male half-orcs all look kinda not barbarian-y enough for me. And so I thought about going with this one, but it's a lady and just having that be the joke. But I'm going with this guy. I got my own custom one in there. You're not gonna be seeing this too much, you're gonna be seeing that instead. And I think that's gonna be us. I thought a long time about how I wanna go through this, and the smart way to do it is to do a charisma character, because apparently you run a kingdom or something like that, and just being the main protagonist, you want to be a charisma character anyway for all the diplomacy that comes up. Barbarians aren't very diplomatic, and so we're not going to be great at that. But I feel like it's going to be more fun just to be, you know, the guy who's in way over his head than the guy who rightfully can run a country and all that. I thought about switching to the invulnerable rager just for the damage reduction is the only main difference between the barbarian and the rager. But, I just kind of feel like going the default, you know, classic barbarian. This is where it gets interesting. This is where we're really gonna make our guy. So I come from the standard array, which is the 8, 10, 12, 14, 13, 15. And so how I planned this guy to be was kind of like that. But we have a lot of extra points, so we can do it even more than that. But this is the idea I had for him. So we're gonna put that in a strength, our 2 from the race. We're gonna go ahead and bump these up just to get them out of the way. I feel like I should do persuasion, but I'm not gonna yet. And just because of how important charisma is gonna be, I feel like it's worth bumping that up at least to 10. And now is where I start to get where I don't really know what to do. Or I don't know what I want to do with this guy. I think we'll bump this up to 16. That gives us 3 points to play with. Yeah. So the backstory for this guy is our mama's a barbarian, obviously. An orc barbarian. And our Papa is a human woodsman type guy, and he homeschooled us because the mama barbarian didn't want us to have that barbarian life and all that jazz. And so he actually taught us to read and all that, so I don't think dumping intelligence is... I mean, it's reasonable if you're min-maxing, especially for a barbarian. I don't know if I want to do that though. And so I think what I'm going to do is bump that up to an even 14. And then we'll bump that up to an 11. Just there's room for growth for the charisma. Maybe we'll learn to be real sociable, but we're not there yet, so we're 0. Feats pretty easy. Our dad's a lumberjack. We did a whole bunch of lumberjack stuff. We use axes of all kinds. We're gonna use the biggest axe to hit stuff with. There's a lot of other perfectly good feats, but I'm gonna go with that. My experience with this game, by the way, is I haven't played very far, and so the reason it might seem like I know what I'm doing So I've played a lot of Pathfinder. I'm actually the DM for my group of friends, and so I have to recommend them feats all the time when I'm making stuff. Toughness is a great one for a barbarian, but I don't think it's gonna be our first one. There's also, you know, there's just a whole bunch of good ones. We'll probably be taking power attack pretty soon, just to get everything else. But we're gonna be using great axes pretty much the whole time, so we're gonna get that early, just to, you know, really get us up there. The name is gonna be Tharalter. I can't see my keyboard. There we go. I got that from a random name generator years ago, and it's always been one of my favorite fantasy names to use for my characters. One of the things I'm trying to figure out is the alignment. I'm either thinking neutral good or true neutral. Because we're kind of a good guy, but we're also a barbarian. Oh, there's one other thing too. Where's color? I want to change these to kind of an earthy brown, just because Papa's a woodsman type thing. Alright, but yeah, so for the little bit of background, all that jazz, I want to explain just a little bit of his background to justify the alignment. His mom's an orc barbarian who runs a small tribe who does raids on villages and all that. They raided a small they raided a small farming village and didn't have much defenses and all that. His dad likes living on the outskirts of the village. He likes the nature, the wood nymphs and all that. His mom came across him. They're like, hey, you're kind of cool, you're kind of hot. The dad stood against him with an axe, and she's like, instead of killing you, let's spend the night together. And this guy was conceived. He was raised by his daddy, because Mama didn't want him to get killed by the other tribe mates and his brothers and all that. His brothers who are full orcs. And, so Daddy raised him the best he could, a little orc with rage problems. And, he tried to, he did the best he could. He turned him out as well as he could. But when he was about 15 or 16, and he heard his mom was raiding another village pretty close by, he had to do the call of nature. He had to go join the barbarian camp, because that's where he belonged. All the humans around here, they've been raided by half-orcs, and they always looked at him funny. They beat him up in the streets. Not the place for him. Hugged his papa goodbye, went to his mama. Didn't really work out there either, because the whole raiding innocent, easy prey, like pack of wolves go after the small baby sick deer. He didn't like that either. He's going after tiny villages who can't defend themselves, don't have a whole lot of stuff. He didn't, too much of his dad was showing through. He's like, this is kind of sucks. We should be going after big guys if we really want to show off that we're tough. Not these little tiny guys who don't even know how to hold a spear. And so, that's kind of the thing with the alignment. He doesn't want to raid small villages, so that kind of makes him good. But at the same time, I could see him turning into just a crazy barbarian of evil. Like maybe he does embrace his parents' heritage and goes mad lad. So I think what we're going to do is just leave him true neutral. We're going to see where the adventure takes us. Maybe it takes us good, maybe it takes us bad. We'll just, I don't know. But we're a mismatch. We haven't found where we're at yet. The other thing is, birthday. I'm going to do my real birthday, which my friends always give me crap on, because it's not that. It's that. I know, it's so close to greatness, isn't it? There's also, I did a test run with the aggressive thing, and I don't know if I could do it with the whole playthrough. He sounds too much like a psycho from Borderlands.
My wounds pile on.
And so, I think we're gonna go with a different voice.
The path is clear.
Adventures await.
Something like that.
This is my
Because
path.
I get the, that accent. I get the teeth are sticking out. The Sean Connery.
You're done for.
And so I think we're gonna go with that. And I think, that's our guy. I think we're good. See how it goes. I'm hoping to have fun.
We cannot be defeated.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've gotten past the... How far I've gotten in this game is the trading post. I've done that, and I've done the first mission after that. That's it. So those of you who know how far that is know that it's really not that far. It's about an hour into the game. And that I was just doing it to make sure I knew the controls and everything was working and all that jazz. But there's going to be a lot I still have to learn. And that's why I'm hoping to figure it all out. And hopefully, you know, you guys tag along. Because I know people who know these types of games can min-max hard. They're going to teach me things I never knew about. And, like, really...
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
I like her. She's my kind of people.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
So I'm gonna let the characters speak, and I'll narrate the parts that aren't voice acted, and I'll try to do voices, but I kind of suck at voices, so bear with me.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
I did think while they're giving this nice speech, we're just picking some meat out of our teeth.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
That seems a little bit too easy to have a kingdom or an estate just by killing the guy who's already there. So I'm gonna pick a dialogue choice, but I'm gonna try to say in my things what I think my guy would say, and we'll pick the dialogue options that's the closest to that. There's a whole bunch of us. Who gets to be in charge? Who do we decide who's in charge?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
She takes a pause, waiting for everybody to die down and direct their attention towards her. My attention is directed towards you.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
If there's a Stag Lord guy, isn't he already basically the guy in charge?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
So, we get a kingdom for taking out your problem. And you, what, you collect taxes? What do you get from this?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
It's an axe, but yeah.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Noticing you've heard her comment, she winks at you coyly. Yeah, I'm not one for politics, but a mansion sounds pretty cool. So yeah, I'm in.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Alright.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
I'm Tharalter. Most people just call me Thar.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Well, I'm not really a hero. I just kinda looking for somewhere to go, something to do. But I'm also kinda curious what kind of book you're writing. What?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Well, I'm just as... The barbarian girl over there looks just like me. Why not her?
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands. But She kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, alright? I'm sure you'll agree.
Alright. You can tag along.
Alright. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
But you only have to write good things about me in the book, okay? What game is Jamandi playing? I'm not used to feeling like a pawn. I don't believe we can actually talk to any of these people. They just have little text like that. Tomorrow, our glorious journey begins. Are you ready? I hope so. I don't need layabouts on my team. And so, I think we're just gonna bail. Because we can't actually, like, say anything or talk to anybody. Oh. Northern architecture is very beautiful, but very heavy. In my native land of Quadra, palaces are furnished quite differently. Oh, well. Welcome to where we're at. So, like I said, this is a pretty much blind playthrough. I've played a lot of Pathfinder. The problem is, I do a lot of my own versions of rules. I homebrew a lot of the rules. I fib it a little bit. And so remembering the real rules might take some time.
Help! Help!
What's up?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we've got to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll be cut down one by one.
Broke in and started
you
everyone.
want to voice it? Okay.
I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Yeah, that was Wilhelm. Oh-ho. Seems kind of silly to attack a group of adventurers.
We can do it.
But, I'll take it. I don't think we're gonna rage yet. It's just one guy. Alright, see? No problem. Chain shirt, dagger. What do we have to start? Oh, we have a great axe. Using that instead. In fact, we can take these off. I don't plan on using them at all. I know they might be useful, and heck, it might even be the smart decision, but I don't want them. Axes only. What kind of armor? Scale mail 5. Got a chain shirt, right? Yeah, ours is better for now. Alright. Let's go ahead and follow Lindsay. They've got someone! We have to help! Look at them running! Get them! And what shall we do with this one? We'll finish him later. He got, something. I don't know. We're gonna hit this guy. We're gonna charge.
With all your might.
We can't control Lindsay yet, so... Going down like a chump.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Thanks. But for what it's worth, I don't think she's really the stealing type. What did we get? We didn't get anything. You liar. Yeah, +1 to armor class. What is our armor class right now? It's 16. I mean, yeah. Cool, thanks. I don't like being stabbed. That helps me not get stabbed. Take all of that. So, part of what I have planned here is stuff like this might get cut out in the future, where we're just kind of looting and doing all that. I have two different ways I want to present this. I want to present it as the full unedited, you know, uncut, full stream that's what I was getting at. But I also want to cut it down a bit for those who aren't interested in seeing every little bit of loot, every little bit of failure and all that. So some things are going to be cut out in the somewhat edited version. There's some bad guys.
Dare to attack me?
Alright, we are going to charge that gentleman. You, what can you do? Your piercing scream, not bad. Your light wounds, I like that. Daze, very good. You know what, I'm gonna move the coup de grace because that's never gonna come up hardly at all over there. I kind of want to. Well, no, I was gonna put the charge there, but she's not really a melee character, so fight defense. We'll put that on the end too, just because that's something I either have on or off. Yeah, same. Inspire courage. Why not? What can you do? You can do a lot. What level are you? Hold on. It says level 1, chaotic evil. Okay. Level 1 sorcerer. You have a lot of spells per day though. Magic missile might not be bad, but I think we want to save that. Acid splash, yeah. Ray of frost. Well, you want to get up close and Ray of frost these guys. They're in a group. Grow claws. Must be the bloodline he's got for being a sorcerer. God, which ones can do that? Dragons, I think? Well, Draconic, they get the energy breath attacks too. Does he have an energy breath thing? I don't think so. He also has daze. I really like daze. Daze is great. The daze for days. Okay, let's go hit these guys. Alright, Tartuccio, how close are you to getting the Ray of Frost? Can you hit both of them? Go hit them with that. Oh wow, we got hurt. We'll be alright though. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Oh, whoops. That was a misclick. I wanted to click this to get everybody moving together. Padded armor. What are you guys wearing? Sorcerer, you can't have anything, can you? No. In fact, you might be the best one to have the ring. You... leather armor. Yeah. Okay, let's drop this stuff because I don't want the weight. The bows are fine. We'll sell the bows. Do I want to take a healing potion or have Lindsay do that?
Just let
Lindsay,
me
fix my
try.
boo-boos. They got me.
Yes.
Yeah, that works for me. Thanks, Lindsay. Now, it's kind of funny, because in real life, I had a teacher named Lindsay, who's a blonde, and looks a little bit like her, but they are very different. What's in here? And so it bugs me that I have basically my high school teacher here with me now. As a half-elf bard, or halfling bard. Which, I've always really liked halfling bards. I wanted to make a Samwise Gamgee character who was a bard. We're just gonna take all that. If I remember right, it's worth a little bit. Yeah. So give me all that. You can't be looted, but you're dead. Sorry, bro. That kind of sucks. The dying thing. Take all that. Let's keep rolling.
It's the end for you rats!
Let's
Get in there. You go charge. Hit that guy.
Cost it like that.
You can't cost it like that. What? The line of sight? I don't know how to turn the camera. I'm gonna guess it's line of sight is why. Alright, well, just move forward then. Now can you cast it? Yeah. You guys... You get a lot of that per day. Well, there's only 3 of them.
Serves you
shoot.
right.
You go ahead. Acid Splash works just fine. Get close enough to Acid Splash someone. Look at that, barbarians on the front lines.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Oh no, noticing Tartuccio.
Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
Pardon?
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
This is gonna be weird, but she kind of reminds me of my mom, guys.
It is done.
I'm guessing the guy with the cape is in charge. Oh, so generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get them. What in the hell's name is that? And I'm guessing they said something along the lines of surrender or we'll stab you. He looks confused. I also like that he ran over his buddy to get to him. Real team player. Let's loot his buddy. Club, not worth a lot. Not worth enough to take. What do you guys got? No. No. I don't think that's worth it either. No. Let's see. The passage is blocked. You can't make it through this way. Well, not with that attitude. If we tried hard enough, I bet we can make it. Sometimes interacting with objects. Yep, skill checks.
Applause,
Our dexterity's
please.
not bad. So.
Can you make an epic pose?
Oh,
I need
I
inspiration.
didn't even see these guys. Let's charge down that
cast
guy.
it like that.
What do you mean you can't cast it like that? Hit that guy then. Is the sconce in the way? You get close enough to acid splash him, and you just shoot the guy I can't see.
You
to hit. There you
deserved
go.
it.
What? Oh, good job, Tartuccio. You got him. Does he auto? Oh, he does auto cast stuff like that. All right, Lindsay. How good is this? Days for 1 round and does damage. We'll save that for like a boss, and we'll use the healing potion. Yeah, that works. Oh yeah. Okay, everybody group up. An armory. I'm sure Jamandi wouldn't mind if we borrowed some weapons. That's not half a bad idea. I mean, I really like my axe, but if there's something better,
Follow me.
let's take a look. It's a lot of goodies. Ooh, masterwork. Okay, that's worth 100. Definitely taking that. Banded mail. It's heavy. How much is it worth? Not worth it. It's only about like 2 gold per pound, something like that. You are breastplate. That might be better than the scale mail we got. I believe it has a better armor check penalty and all that. Tower shield. We're not going to be using tower shields. We're not going to be using any shields. Yeah, I'll take the key. And then there's something on the desk.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Something tells me you have no intention of returning it. I mean, we did just loot the place, and this is basically just looting the place. But at the same time, she's kind of our new boss, and I don't know if I want to make her upset. And Lindsay doesn't want us to do it. I kind of like Lindsay so far, so... you know, we're not yet. If she turns out dead, we'll come back here for the gold, but I think we should leave it for now.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
Is that a threat thing?
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
So, like, poison gas?
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Alright.
No stopping now.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Onwards.
Let's see what we can find. Money stuff. And I like money.
I see something.
It's trap.
Adventures call to
Lindsay,
them.
I believe, is going to be the only one who's going to even have a chance of disarming that. Unless you do.
Speak.
What are you? Neutral evil inquisitor. But evil. Makes sense for undead, I guess.
Applause, please.
Yeah, good job.
Would you look at that?
There's another one.
Anything is possible.
Is this the way we're supposed to go, or is it just gonna be trap after trap? I feel like this is the only way to
It's
go.
not my lucky day.
Well, that's a problem.
Applause, please.
Alright, good job.
I see something.
Go get that one. Jesus, how many did they line up? No, Lindsay, I wanted you to
troubles
finish
you?
doing that.
Anything else?
That's it. Okay. Chainmail and that. What is our Inquisitor wearing? Chainmail. Oh wait, didn't we get a breastplate? Yes, we did. I believe that's gonna be better than what we have. Yeah, it is. So does she want my scale mail then? 6 versus... No, chainmail's better. I think that means we can drop the scale mail, unless it's worth a lot. It's not. Ooh. Take both of those. What are you dialing for? I'm telling you, Jumandi's cash has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up before... Stop! Someone's coming.
We will be victorious.
I'm gonna go punch this guy. One of you guys wants to go punch that guy. Where's charge? There it is.
Learn how to use it first.
Alright, just move up then. You guys, let's hear one of your songs. I think we'll be good. Cool. I'm digging the scythe, by the way.
Ask.
None of this is... Nope, none of that's really worth getting. What button is it? Backspace. There we go. Give me all that. I know, see, this is where the moral ambiguity comes into play, because we said we wouldn't steal from her. And I think she owns all this stuff too, but we're totally taking it. What's this one do? They both do the same thing. Okay. Feels like a puzzle.
March on.
And it is a puzzle. Do they all need their swords raised? Okay, so you need to raise yours. You need to do... There we go. Oh, he dropped it now.
Share your will.
You stay over there.
Enlighten me.
Let's have the evils over there. So that does that guy too. What about this one? Does that guy. Okay. So we need this one up. I think the best way to do that is going to be like this. Hey.
I tire of waiting.
There we go. What's in here? Blindness, okay. I mean, it's not worth a lot, but it's not very heavy. Same. I guess I should just hit collect all. Sure. Yep. Yep. Yep, take all that. Same. Decorated scabbard, okay. Yeah, we'll take all that. Oh, did we get this one? No, we did not. Surprised a wooden plate's worth that much, but we'll take it. I think we want to make all of these go down. No, hold on. You guys go in this room, we're gonna take it.
State your desire.
So we did it with them all up. Best way is probably gonna be to do this, and then this. No, you stay there. Jesus
I'll
Christ.
make my own legend.
Yeah. Oh, not so bad. What's in here? More goodies. Okay. Can we take a swing at the rat? Ooh, that's not bad. I believe either one of them are going to do it because they're arcane. Is that a cup? Oh, wait. Yeah. And that's it. I feel like I've used a lot of Lindsay's spells, so we're going to give her the wand.
I would love to, but I can't.
How do we... Oh. Oh. Okay. What are these then? Okay. Should these guys... We're gonna give them a potion or two, too, just in case. Okay. exciting. Is that the Stag Lord? He's got a stag thing.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
There's 3 of them, so we'll pop our first rage, I think, and then charge. Is that how it works? Does it like queue up? I don't know. You go ahead and inspire courage. And I feel like we haven't used it yet, so go ahead and magic missile that back guy. What spells do you have? Light wounds, divine favor. You have stuff over here too. I think we'll worry about that later. What's this one? Lots of judgments. Yeah, just go hit this guy for now. If they become a problem, we'll inflict light wounds. And they're not becoming a problem fast. Hey, nice guy. Oh, hi.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire.
I like her too.
What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Cause I don't know what that is. I don't think we're gonna say that. We haven't introduced ourselves.
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Okay. Well, speaking of not dropping our guard, maybe we should make sure we're clear first, and then, it's nice to meet you, but...
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Oh, what kind of salute does she have? Alright, everybody group up. What is this? These are all the same. Oh, they're custom formations. I want you up closer. I can't move you up closer. You should be on the front. The bard should be on the back. How do I guess we just do that. By default, it's putting her in the back. I don't know. That works.
I wrote it like I saw it.
It's down here.
Look here!
Ooh! Hidden object after a successful perception check. Okay. What's in here? The heavy grate is securely locked. Is that a way out? That's a way out. We need a lever or something. Absolutely take that. Ooh, and masterwork. Yes. If we were the type to use swords, we'd be using that. What does everybody have? Masterwork. Not masterwork. Not masterwork. And not masterwork. Okay, so everybody else needs something. Lindsay, would you like a sword? So one-handed is one-handed. It's not small though. Don't they have to be made for small? Like the damage is different? Is she small or is she medium? She's a halfling, she should be small. Whatever. You'll get the next one, buddy. Although we do have a mace. Ah, whatever.
It is done.
This is it. My time has come. Oh, Grotus, take my soul.
Grotus,
Grotus, I was right the
I
first
can
time.
sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer.
Oh.
Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Just going to do once last. Okay, so you can hover over the stuff highlighted. It's like a Wikipedia page. Yeah, we got a potion if you need it, but Yeah. Come on, you're not that hurt. Let's go ahead and get on up. I've seen people with worse do more.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Okay. What does he use? Why can't I? Spell conversion. For their spells. Yeah, they don't have to have it ready ahead of time. I know all that. You have chainmail? Yeah, chainmail. A flail. I don't think I need to hang on to the shield. What's this? Okay. I think we're good. And he's not even hurt. He's at max health. Alright. There's a lot of stag stuff around. Okay.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
I assume he's on my side. I'm not that worried about that. You want help with the fire? That seems pretty bad.
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Okay.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
There's a fountain right there. We just need some buckets. Yeah, you know anything about the whole attack thing?
Someone opened the gate. Let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamande to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Isn't also stopping the people who set the fire saving the mansion?
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Oh, alright, we're heading out.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Can we put out the fire? Nothing highlights, so I don't think we can. Alright, let's do what she did. Where do we go? That's a lot of fire. Oh. And so our adventure started. Earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected, the whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by me, Tharalter, and not at all by the scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire. Literally! As we approached the burning building, it's multiple choice. Yeah, we'll drench ourselves with buckets of water. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we just gave it our best shot. Good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible cracking sound, blocking the way. While we may not have been planning on going back, if we'd come in any later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke. But Tharalter led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We had made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall, when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie. I don't know if we met Valerie. One of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, now amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living god in her arms. "There are 2 more!" she shouted as she passed us by. "They are wounded! Help me pull them out!" Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jumondi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Tharalter... God, you stupid humans! I'm gonna grab them, try to tug them out on our way. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid." Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Gained 9 experience. Hi guys. If I ever get my hands on that arsonist, who is the arsonist? Cough cough, I thought I was a goner. Yeah. You guys are good. We want you to go up front with... Oh! Does this matter at all? Go there. You go, like... Why you first? No, it doesn't look like that matters. Does that change their positioning? I think it did. Try that.
Adventures await.
Okay, so these people are in the front and these people are in the back. So if I move them, does that go the way I want it to go? It absolutely does. Okay, well, that's good to know. What do you use, new lady? Masterwork Bastard Sword and a Tower Shield. Tower Shields are dangerous stuff. But, good to know. I think we don't have any upgrades for you. Oh, what armor do you have? Banded Mail Heavy. Okay. So if we get any more heavy... What was the heavy in the armory that we went by? Was that better? I don't remember. Oh, I guess we can find out. Give me these, I guess I missed some. This feels kind of cheating. Should I even loot on my way through it all and just get this stuff at the end? I missed a lot of assassins. Chain shirt, no. No. It's not better than her banded. That's what we're looking for. It would have been more banded. She has a tower shield. Faux shard. For being exotic, though. No one's gonna be able to. You might be able to use exotic. Can I see your feet somewhere? Where are your feet? How good's your scythe anyway? Scythe is not bad. How do I see someone's feet?
So we do this one-on-one fight. It's alphabet org, where you just like talk from a
Character. Oh, there we go. Maybe.
He loves it. So storyboard. Yeah.
Abilities.
And you know, it's like a storyboard. Like I love talking boards. Yeah. And
No, you don't have exotic, so I don't think any of us can use it. Nah. Oh wow. Okay.
He's on the ground.
Human fighters get lots of feats. I think we already went through it. Let's leave.
Like you didn't wait him out.
This looks bad. Oh, hold on.
We should move.
This is a big fight. You rage and get in there.
I can't cast it like that. I can't cast it like that.
Why? Okay, you can hit that guy. I guess it clipped the corner somewhere.
I am your shield.
Can you get that guy?
Let us strike as one!
Notice awaits us.
I haven't seen your spells yet. You probably got some good stuff too. What do you have? Touch of Chaos. I mean, bless is not bad. We're gonna bless.
You have my
You got
attention.
permission yet? You gotta get to touch, so you go close.
Unworthy.
I deserve better.
I really want you to Ray of Frost, which unfortunately means you're gonna have to get close.
Anything is possible.
You sing. It's an easy choice.
Charge!
So is your song done? We need you to hit someone hard. We need to burn these guys down. You are doing your job. I think you're all doing your jobs now. You need to get closer so I can cast you thing. Alright. You need... You gotta get closer, buddy. Go like right there. I know it sucks, but it's gonna pay off. He seems important. You burn him down with inflict light wounds when you get there. Yeah. He also looks important. You cast that on him. What'd my dog do? Oh. Well, he's a cute boy. That's what he does. He's falling asleep while sitting up. He's an old man. Give him a break. He's kind of an old man. He's like 10. 10 years old for a lab is old man, I think. There, we're destroying these. Oh, you got in close, didn't you? Ray of Frost him. Yeah. Everybody else, I think, is doing just fine. Oh, it's called Pathfinder Kingmaker.
Okay.
So it's like the Pathfinder games we play, but because I was yelling at Marcus and everybody so much to be a DM, I was just like, fine, I'll do it myself. And I started playing this. And so now I get to play a character.
That's good.
Right?
I enjoy DMing.
You should DM more than
I know.
a good. I will literally buy you a book if you want a module.
I love my goblin campaign.
Yeah.
I feel like it goes
Well, if you want to wait for the problem with the Goblin campaign is you have to wait for Grisby.
yeah, bro.
And so if you want one that's not the Goblin campaign, I'll get you another book or whatever. Because I like running the modules. Where was I? Did we win? Yeah, we won. Cool. Sorry, I got distracted. My sister wanted to talk about nerd stuff, and that it's an opportunity I don't get enough. Short bows aren't really worth it. Studded leather. Lindsay only had leather, right? So we'll take one of those. Does anybody else need the studded leather? What are you wearing? She's wearing something chainy, if I remember right. Yeah, studded leather is better for you. There you go, upgrades. If you're to that. You're wearing something metal though. Yeah. So that's it. Alright, let's group up. What's this? Large map of Brevoy and its surroundings dotted with numerous cryptic marks and notes. Okay. Hi, Amiri. Not even departed and we already won our first battle. Seems like a good omen, right? Yeah. And Kaisi? So many deaths. The night stokes our rage. The grief and tears will come at dawn. Alright. I think we can chalk this up as a win, but if you want to bring us down. Chain shirt. I already have a great axe. Do I want to keep a spare? I don't really... Nah. Because they're going to be heavy. What about you? Unheard of atrocity. Mark my words, we'll find out who was behind it. Sure we will.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Kind of bugs me that they went over that part and skipped it because I got lost when I was reading it. It should have said like you and Tartuccio, because they probably can't voice actor, you know, player names, but still.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Wouldn't I have killed you guys then? I mean, I don't even know who the king of Pitax is. Let alone what his seal looks like. You're kind of a jackwagon. You gave me the ring and you know it.
Yes. Such a gambit
yeah,
would be
a
typical
jackwagon,
of
that's right.
Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
Did they get her to record her voice lines before Tartuccio was a thing? Because he said, hey you.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
For all we know, you're the spy. Well, no, you didn't give us the ring, but still.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
Yeah, see, Lindsay's with us.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despises anyone but this man. I
Yeah.
saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Okay, first off, the door was open. Second off, we used that stuff to kill the invaders. Third off, you can have it back if you really want it. Okay, let's see. You're in the middle of battle and dire need of weapons, or you're in the middle of battle and need weapons. No time to run and ask permission, or forgive me. And so either forgive me, or we didn't have time to run for permission, basically. Alright, my bad. You can have it back, but we were just using it to kill the bad guys, I promise.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Yeah.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
A lack of wisdom? Dude. That hurts. I mean, it's her stuff. It's her armory. We took it. She can have it back.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
What trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
They were right there and on the way. Yeah, they were kind of on the way to the hall anyway, and all I had to really do was reach out my arm and help them out. And it might have saved their lives, so yeah, what was I supposed to do?
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
I was coming...
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
I just thought...
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight. Not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
It's not like I was picking one or the other. It was save these guys or don't save these guys. It wasn't save these guys or save Jumanji. I was gonna save both of them.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Is trial by combat too much to ask?
Lady
Yeah.
Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Alright, see, that's gotta count for something. Your lady. Pick my side.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Is it because we yelled at you when you were dying? When you thought you were dying?
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Guys, this is gonna be weird, but she kind of reminds me of my mom, too.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Cool.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for
I like you.
Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we got her.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Yeah, we got some already.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
I mean, it's alright, I guess. The truth will come out eventually, and this guy's not smart enough to pull off an evil plan.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Wait, what? Why is there a time limit? you killing the Stag Lord and handing off the estate is a secret, right?
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Setting off on our first real adventure, Jamandi Aldor, Rostovian swordswoman is... okay. I'm not gonna be able to read that.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Oh. Yeah, I'm good. Can I... hold on. Yeah, get on out of here. There we go. Okay. We got the ladies this time. Alright. You alright there? What? That wasn't the feared combination of water and electronics, was it? Okay, here, I'll help you. I'll be right back. I'm back. It's okay. The electronics are well hydrated. But not drowning. Keep moving. Alright. I should probably be saving, huh? I'm gonna save as soon as the loading screen's gone.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
No. We'll save though. If it lets me. Will it not let me because I'm in combat? No! There's a quick save. There it is. Cannot save during combat. Okay. You hit that one. You need to come to the front. Actually, right about there. You hit that one. You hit that one. You go ahead and use up the rest of these because we're probably going to be resting on the road soon. Yeah, we should be raging. Oh, I'm out. Alright. Should be fine. Yeah, it was nothing. Skin. Oh, that's good. You shouldn't cuss in front of 3-year-olds. Typically good practice not to cuss in front of toddlers. No, I said it's usually good practice not to cuss in front of toddlers. Or, I guess they're a little above toddlers, but, you know. Kindergartners, yeah, that still counts. What was I gonna do? There was something I was gonna do, and then I was combat. Oh, I was gonna save.
Still not my favorite group.
As you can see, the test runs led to some funny names, but yeah, I want to save as this guy. But no, one of the playthroughs I had the dwarf guy come with. I don't know why. I think these two are guaranteed, but... Alright, you're gonna be the tankier part. Barbarians aren't bad tanks, but they're more damage dealers than they are tanks. And so we want the heavy armor, tower shield person to be our tank. We're just going to be melee damage dealers, more or less, that can survive in melee, but shouldn't have all the aggro. Or glass cannons. We hit hard, but we don't have big armor, so we also go down easy. At least easier. Okay.
No stopping now.
Yeah. Save yourselves, fools. You good, bro? Alright. In the name of the Stag-Lord, haha, lawful authority of the Stonelands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife, Oleg? Should she serve us dinner? Okay, so bad guys. Also, your name was Bandit, so bad guy. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag-Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. So you're the reasonable one. Okay. You want to drink some of my blood, too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because... Yes, really. Locusts, I say. Just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come again. And then Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking and notices you. Ah, you must be guests from Rostov. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty clear what's going on here. So, I think we should just, without any words, rush in and punch one of these guys. But since it's going to initiate combat, we're probably going to punch them with a great axe instead. So let's do that. Retreat! We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help from the camp. It's even numbers. It's 4 on 4. No way. Just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. Do arms, everybody. Oh, we got a road. Let's hit the guy on the end. You go up the middle, because you're the tank.
Onwards!
You hit this guy.
They go down!
You go ahead and... I mean, we should be resting. We should have rested by now, but... How soon do I think we're gonna... I think we're gonna rest right after this, so... Blow our dailies. Oh, did we rest? On the road? She got her Cure Light Wounds back. I didn't get my stuff back, though. Alright. That's exactly how I wanted that to go. Victory's another combat, blah blah blah. Level up. Cool. Do you want a short sword, Lindsay? Just for a melee option?
What troubles you?
We'll give you one. And then leather. I just don't like crossbow being your only thing. Oh, we already gave you Masterwork Longsword. Do you need a Masterwork Longsword? No, you have. You're better. What do you have? It's called the Ginormous Sword. That's amazing. Where do we find you? Oh, the longsword should be fine then. Do we have a little shield for you? I don't want anything too heavy, but we don't. Alright, let's level up. We're gonna go back into Barbarian. I don't know if we'll full load Barbarian, because the level 20 stuff really isn't that great for Barbarian. And so I don't mind multi-classing and taking other stuff, but at the same time, I have a personal ethics stand against multi-classing, so we're gonna stick with Barbarian. Let's see, we got some points. We want this just so our class skill starts kicking off. Why is Persuasion a Barbarian's class skill? Probably because Intimidate's not its own separate thing here, isn't it? Yeah. Bump up nature, we lived in the woods. Say we're pretty athletic, we chopped wood all our life. Now, perception or mobility. I'm not interested in the rest of this stuff. Maybe perception. We gotta keep on our guard for all the people who hate us. Yeah. You got a rage power. I've always been a big fan of Swiftfoot. I think I can go with that. I mean, these aren't bad, but don't get me wrong, some of these are probably better to take one of the stances, but I really like this. I've always taken this, so I'm taking it again. That's it for our level up. Cool. Get everybody out of the way. You are a fighter, tower shield specialist. Fighters, again, don't get great bonuses at level 20, so you might turn into multi-class. Oh, hold on. We'll reset the choices you've made. Yeah, that's okay. I've heard you can't respec later, so we're gonna save for like each level up, just in case. Just in case we really spec our guys wrong. I don't see the reason not to take another fighter, but like I said, I don't think we're going to go all the way to 20 as a fighter. We might. I mean, the bonus feats are not bad, but yeah. I'll take a fighter for now, though. We'll worry about that stuff later. 3 points. Let's get the class skill going with that. Because you need at least 1 point in the class skill to get the +3. In the world, why not? We need someone who knows about the world. And you don't have that going yet either. We'll just get all those started. For our tank, I'm thinking either shield focus or armor focus. By any shield you're using +1, that's pretty good. It doesn't say tower shield over there, but a tower shield has shield in the name, so I'm going to assume tower shield carries over. It should. Yeah, that's it. You, of course, are barbarian. Oh, the prestige classes. You have to have toughness for that one. Interesting. I've never done a prestige class. I don't know, we might switch, but I mean, she's the Pathfinder iconic for Barbarian, so it'd be really weird not to make her a Barbarian. Do you have 1 in everything? Let's do that just in case you have to intimidate some guys. You have good nature. Let's make you mobile. Very mobile, because I doubt with an outfit like that you're going to be wearing a whole lot of armor. And then athletics. Makes sense. Should I take that for both of us? I really like it. But maybe I should do this. She hits a little bit harder. No, she hits more like that. This one she hits a little bit harder. No. Which one? Are these the same? I feel like they're the same. +1 bonus on attack rolls, -1 to AC, and you are a +1 competence bonus on melee attack rolls and thrown weapon rolls, so +1 on attack rolls. But not -1 for AC. So that's just downright better. You are the opposite. You get AC. Yeah, not worried about that. Not worried about that either. I mean, like I said, we're not going to be real tanks, so I'm tempted to... What are... Danger sense, that's evasion, right? Uncanny dodge, yeah. Ugh. I'm thinking just swift foot for both. So we can zoom around. Alright, this is going to be the one that's hard. You can stick with being a bard. It makes sense as a bard. Everything has a class skill. Everything. Alright, well you're our only rogue type person, so we want one of those. Maybe one stealth to kick off that. You're gonna be really good at. We don't have anybody who's anywhere near magic. Do that and that. And the last one, you'd probably know a lot about the world. You're a bard. Feel alright with that. Bard talent. Combat tricks, not bad. We're not really stealthy. I mean, that might not be bad. Canny observer or weapon focus, but I don't know what kind of weapon I want her to have. She's got a crossbow now. I don't know if I want to commit to that. We'll do canny observer for now. Oh good, we get spells. What spells are here? Oh, so these are the ones we know at the bottom. I don't like summon monster, honestly, in the game, because it only lasts for like a round. Yeah, it goes away so fast. Expeditious retreat's not bad for getting away. But I feel like we're not going to use that as much in this game. Grease also isn't bad. Or fall prone. Yeah, it's really good actually. For either running away or just putting them in there. In the area when the spell is cast. So yeah, it'd be us two though. I don't know if I like that. We have a lot of melee people. Oh, fear. I don't want necromancy. Just out of principle, she doesn't seem like necromancer. This is always fun. Yeah. Do hideous laughter. It's always a classic. It's Unbreakable Heart. Despite being a DM, I don't have all the spells memorized, so I don't know what they all do. That sounds good. That looks good. We should tick that up so you're not taking negatives later. I think we're good.
Follow me.
Did we loot these guys? Yeah. Let's go ahead and save. Quick save. Alright. Take that, you scoundrels, as he shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. That girl got away. Oh right, I thought she was going to sneak attack us when she went invisible. A plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana, like the girl from Dodgeball, somewhere safe and show these rats what's what. She does not look like the girl from Dodgeball. She looks fine. You notice there's a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just need to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry that your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. It's not your fault. Oh yeah, there was a guy like running away before we got here. Is he a problem? Does he need help? That must have been Boken. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. So if they catch him, they're probably going to keep him. Yeah, I actually have stuff to sell. If the trading post is open, I'd like to, you know, get rid of them. Don't know what good trading will do. We'll serve those what? Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything. But alright, have a look. Hey, is that the guy? Is that him? Is he good? Let's dump. Is there a way to dump all the treasure? What's this? What's offer? Oh, that's all the stuff that a merchant would like. Okay. Well, we got a couple extra things. The only one who I'd consider giving, well, might be good to hang on to for a barbarian to have a ranged option. I mean, nunchucks are fun, but we don't have a monk, so let's get rid of those. We got a magic item. That's handy. Okay. You have a masterwork, so you're gonna need a short sword. What's the signed part of signed scroll? Okay, I'll let him out in just a sec. Tuthar altar. Wishing you the best of luck in your endeavors. I pray that you'll never need to use it, Jamandi. So we get a free resurrection. That's cool. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta let the dog out. Alright, I'm back. Now, do we want to keep the cooking supplies? I don't know how to cook, especially in this game. This can go. There's a cooking almanac. Can we, like, read that for recipes? No. I don't think so. Get rid of that. I mean, it's masterwork, but it's a light mace for one. And also, we all have good options. Do I want that instead of her sword? I mean, her sword hits harder. I'm gonna just get rid of it. Uh-oh. How do I close this? Look at that T-pose. No. I want to get... There we go. Let's get rid of that. It's a fair amount of money. Do I want to get rid of any of these? I mean, how often are we going to be blind? We'll dump that, because that's a lot of money. That's great for barbarians. We're going to keep that. And we'll keep that too. Also good. I don't think we're going to cook. We need the money more. I don't want to be chef. Maybe we'll figure it out later. That's everything, right? Do I want these? Yes, keep that. And yeah, keep that. We're good. Deal. We have 1,000 gold already. You have all masterwork. Do you have anything that's, like, you know, Protection's not bad. Well, that's 2,000. Is that a recipe? Okay. Oh, there's a bag of holding. That should be a gimme. But it's expensive. Alright, we're good. Zoom back out. Alright, so, bandits coming. Who are they? When they're coming back? Oleg waves his hand sullenly. Who are they? They're Stag Lord's gang, that's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. And you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. So they're coming back. Alright, well, how many of them are there to worry about? And what do they want, I guess? What do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal a better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are, sometimes only 5 or 6, sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for a long time ago if not for Svetlana. Yeah, collecting taxes, just banned talk for give me your money. I mean, we are going to help them, but I don't want to sound too heroic, because we also might, I mean, we've stolen from people like this before. We've robbed trading posts, probably very similar to this. Nah, I'll help. Let's see how tough the bandits are. I want to see if they're tougher than me. Well, thanks, I guess. I might even be able to scrape some sort of reward together for you if you manage to defend the post. We have to hide, Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now, we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, it looks like. That's a very good combination. We could buy it by the gate, set it on fire, especially with the tar. I like that. But they could set the post on fire. Oleg shouts, surprised. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. Alright, yes, I think it could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day. That's a hard shot to hit a vial with an arrow, but alright, if that's how you want to do it. Yeah, let's look for traps. I want to see what we got before we decide on how to use it. Alright, as soon as you finish, let us know, and don't leave the post. The bandits could return at any time. Alright. Good steel traps in the box. Yeah, why wouldn't we use them? 100%. Oh, look at that. They're all over. I'm gonna save, because a big bandit fight's gonna be scary. What about you? Do you have anything to help? Proud, disheveled old man wearing stained and tattered robes gives you a gloomy look. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? We could use your help. You got anything for us? Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help to your fight. I mean, that helps. I thought we'd have to do a diplomacy check, but there is a diplomacy check. Don't you want to fight with us? Stop the bandits, you guys be nice and safe for a while? I think you should fight with us. Focus scratches his head, then hums to himself and puffs his chest out. Well, alright. I'll show those troublemakers. They'll learn better than to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me. Maybe even heroic ones. Yeah, she's got a book. That should help. Gives us a worried glance and turns to Woken. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear? Yeah, you know, stay in the back. Shoot arrows with that guy. That's what I'm getting at. Maybe dump some tar on him from the gate. I'm more worried about the fight than worried about learning about you. What else is there? There's a dog. Can we give you a sword? You trying to lead us somewhere? Where'd he go? Is he trying to show us something? Is Timmy down the well?
Onwards.
What is this? What is there? What's up, buddy? If he doesn't lead me to, like, secret buried
No
treasure or
stopping
something,
now.
I'm gonna be upset. Is he just running around? Or is he going a certain spot? I think he's just running around, because if he wanted to, he just could have gone straight out of the store. Okay. He said something about tar. Where's the tar? There's fire.
It is done.
There's a well. Old well has been renovated and cleaned. It even has a new roof. Oh, how nice. We'll use that in case we set the place on fire. There's something. Heavy crossbow is fun. And a buckler. Does that say mine? Oh, that's armor check penalty. I'm kind of thinking of putting that on Lindsay. Like that. Does she get the armor check penalty now, even if she's got this equipped? Where's the check penalty? Where's the check penalty? Well, let's see if the AC goes up. The AC goes up. So, okay, take it off. No. So if the AC doesn't go up, you're definitely not getting the armor check. No. Like that. Light crossbow. Or a heavy crossbow. Let's give you the heavy crossbow. That doesn't cost a standard to reload, does it? Is it still a movement just like the light? Well, I don't know if there are move actions in this game. I don't know, we'll find out when we see how fast she shoots it. Hold on. Is there a weight limit? Can I have this on like a third slot just in case? There is a weight limit, but it doesn't make a difference right now. Alright, you have a ring? Oh, we have bracers to divvy up too. I have the present still, so that doesn't even apply to me, does it? No, it doesn't go up, because I already have a magic give me +1. So it, whoops, let's take that off. Should go to either you or you. You being our tank might not be a bad idea giving it to you. But I also don't want you to go down that quickly. So that could make a big difference in you going down. Yeah, I'm talking to Amiri here. See? Yeah. Yeah, he's around. You want to call him names? You can call Marcus names if you want. He says hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna give this to the tank, I think.
Did he play with you?
See.
That's cool.
We'll do that. We'll take a bow. I don't know if I'll ever use a bow, but I'll take a bow. Yeah. I don't really want the mace.
No stopping now.
Ooh, this spoon is worth 6 gold. That's like the nicest spoon I've ever run across. I mean, it's not worth much, but rope's good. I can keep rope. This seems to be tar. 100% want to set it at the beginning there. Should at least give them difficult terrain, even if it doesn't set them on fire. Yeah, look at that.
Onwards.
There's like apples or something over there. Potatoes. I love potatoes. Give me those. Can we close the gate? I feel like that'd be really handy. Gate hinges are deformed and the deadbolt is broken. It seems that someone didn't want this gate to close. Well, can we just push them closed and then... I guess not. Alright. I'm ready. Alright guys. Set up barricade. Let's get this going. Fear not, I shall stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Finally a fight. Was bored with all the waiting. And well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, please be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything risky. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're gonna meet our guests. Yes. That was 6 hours. Was that long enough for a long rest? Please tell me that was a long rest. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I want it to be a long rest.
We will be victorious.
Oh, that's an amazing way to start a fight. Will we set off our own traps is the one thing I need to know. You sing, either way. I mean, this feels like a good place to rest, so I don't feel bad about burning our stuff. What do you have? Okay. I can go on the end. Not worried about that. That might not be a bad thing to have you do, actually. That might not be a bad idea at all. Because I just want you not to get hit. I don't want you to kill stuff. I can go over there. What's this one again? Same. Same. So that's all you can really do is charge. Okay. Let's have you go about.
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
Because I want them to come to us. You go over there. I'll go cover Valerie. And you shoot crossbows once. Oh, I need a rage too. I'm glad I went that way because they're going straight for that guy. Amiri, can you charge him? I really don't want to fight them in the fire because I'm pretty sure that's gonna hurt. You haven't sung yet, have you? Why haven't you sung? Alright, well she's fighting.
We won't falter.
So let's help her.
Stay behind me.
Don't hit one of them with the hideous laughter. Make him laugh. Tell him a joke. I really don't like him shooting at that guy, but I don't think we can get there without provoking. You know what? You're a tank. Provoke an attack of opportunity to get attacks of opportunity whenever he wants to use a ranged attack. Oh, there's another one. And you know what, guys? Just all of you hit that guy. That's it. Alright.
I stand ready.
Looks like that was magic. For 100 gold, we'll take that. Composite longbows. We gotta be on the eye for those because those are worth a lot of money. Oh! We're at a trading post. Just pick up everything. You just dump it right here. Even if it's only worth 2 gold, it's 2 more gold. Oleg is breathing heavy, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats get what you deserve! Now they know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Boken here taught them a thing or two as well. I completely forgot about Boken. What was he doing the whole time? Now, my lord. I'm your lord. Head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now don't offend me by turning it down. By trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Can I sell stuff to you? We'll talk tomorrow. I still need to clean up this mess. Getting rid of all this blood will take forever. I don't know if we should... What? Were you wet? What was that? I don't think we should make him pile up bodies on his own. We should help pile them up and burn them. Let's just put them in that fire. What about you? You feel good about your fight? You should. We should show them what's what. Yes, yes. Let's save. Because that was a somewhat big fight. That's from before we leveled up, so I don't want to overwrite that. Let's make a separate save.
This is my path.
Gosh. Is there a stealing thing? I don't want to loot this right in front of her if I get in trouble. I just saved. Can I sell stuff to you? That's all over, even if there was a fight. We'll talk tomorrow once I finished working. Alright, so I'm glad we didn't worry about our spells, because it looks like we have to rest. Is this stealing?
Applause,
What I want
please.
to know. That's red. That's just because it can't be used by this character. Is this stealing? I'm gonna guess no, because this looks like our room. We want all that. Why not? What's in this one? A cat! Or a tiger? Yes? So the ring. I want to play with the cat. How do I use? Do we have a cat now? I mean, there's that cat. Is that the cat? Does it come out, though? I'm not worried about the bonuses it gives me. I just want to see him running around with us. Use. I don't see a cat. That's lame. Okay, let's just use it once. Is he on my... I'm gonna guess that doesn't work. Lame. 0 out of 10. Will not play again. Cat physics don't work. Wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. Is this a dream sequence? Quick look out the window and you find out the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me.
Oh.
Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear she's exhausted, her shoulders are slouched, and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Voice acting. Her voice is bearing more than is barely more than a whisper, and she reaches towards you. Seems that only you can see or hear the nymph. I'm the only one awake, so... who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
Why are you here? What do you want?
Aid. Salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Well, how can I get rid of it?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
How... Are you sure he's the guy who's behind the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
Alright. Well, we'll go try to put a stop to the druid and get the fog cleared up and find this Stag Lord and earn ourselves a mansion.
I don't believe in fate, stranger. But our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Sorry, I don't want the dog barking to be in the microphone. The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. I'm kind of curious to check the journal, but there are no threats. So this is our headquarters. At least a headquarters. Okay. So this is like a resting spot. What's in here?
Oh my gosh, I can play.
Where's the journal? Is that just J? That is J. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, we got that. So those are done. That's done. We have 88 days and 6 hours. We fail in 88 days and 6 hours. Oh, is the whole game on like a time limit? meet with Tartuccio. That's gonna be like an ambush. It's gonna be a group-on-group encounter. It's gonna be like 4 versus 4. That's gonna be bad. Well, actually, I think we could take him. One of our barbarians squeezes through and kills the sorcerer. Our fighter could tangle up the cleric. Yeah, I think we got this fine. Halfling girl with tousled hair, wearing a dusty traveler's outfit, sits chewing on the tip of a quill. Just a moment. How should I put this? Oh, I know. Scribbles something quickly in a notebook, scrawled with the verse, raises her eyebrows, and gives you a bright smile. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm gonna sell stuff real quick, and then I'll talk to people. Just don't leave without me. Of course, I could just write whatever you tell me, but if you wanted to stay cooped up in the dusty room, I'd still be sleeping through lectures at the Academy. You're
Follow
new.
me.
Can I recruit you? The elf looks straight at you through this tangled... Huh. Yeah, the elf looks at... I was thinking about just dismissing her and going to the store, but we'll listen to her. With her tangled hair falling over her face. Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the Stonelands? You aren't the only one of your kind here. Take my advice, keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call themselves your friends are more dangerous than your enemies. Judging by the elf's voice, it's obvious that she started the day off with a jug of wine. We'll get back to you. Besides, I trust this one. Definitely trust the barbarian. The fighter seems alright, especially with her nobility thing. Greetings! Oleg seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Aha! But anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Rostov looks like someone spilled milk and just hung it in the air. That's really thick fog. I couldn't see anything through that soup, not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumors say he deals with all kinds of bad magic. Well, the nymph said it was the Stag Lord, so... First, let me sell stuff. Nothing's too good for such a good person. Resistance +1. Ooh. That's neat. Wait, does this get rid of all the... Yes, get rid of all that. Do I want any of this? No. Does everybody have a ranged option? You need one. You need... Although you're a... we'll give you one anyway. So we need one... We actually need that back. Sorry. We don't need any of these armors though, and they're heavy. Regular short swords can go. Clubs, yeah. The book can go. Didn't we get another book? I thought there was 2 books. Banish. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with cooking yet. I'm dumping all the cooking stuff. For now. I might cook later, but for now that's a lot of money. Just for a carrot. Enfeeblement. Penalty to strength. It's not that great, honestly. Let's get rid of that. Scroll of Bane. I like that. Keep that. Raise Dead. Definitely keep that. I'm gonna hang on to the rope, just in case you can use rope for something. I'm not sure, but give us that. What are we carrying that's so heavy? Is it this? It's 3 pounds. We have like 115 pounds. Oh, that's part of it. 40 pounds. Okay. Well, hopefully that goes down a bit once we equip all this. We're done here, right? Yeah. Alright, you put the cloak on. You take a bow. I want that over there. Can I not move that? Why can't I move that? Alright, well I guess it's just stuck there. You get this. I bet that's because she's an iconic character and you can't have her messing with her other stuff. You can't get rid of her sword. Like, I can't steal her sword for myself. It's an oversized bastard sword. So it's not actually a great sword. That's weird. That should be a great sword. If that doesn't say great sword, I don't know what does. Anyway, okay, you all have ranged options. I wasn't paying enough attention to see if her shooting was fine, or if she was shooting slower. I don't know, that's good enough. Look, we have a cape.
It is done.
It's amazing. Is there anything else I desperately needed to do? I'm gonna save, because I'm thinking about taking a break here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna take a break. We'll come back, because I want to talk to all these people, but that's gonna take a while.
No stopping now.
They're gonna have a lot of dialogue. Can I beat that up with her? Oh, there's the cat! How do I make him come out? Shouldn't he follow me around? Is it just he's not allowed to be trading post or something? Is he on?
I tire of waiting.
Oh, I was thinking he might be like on our shoulder, but he's not. Alright, well. I guess no cats for me. Ooh. I'm gonna move all these and save one last time. Treat Affliction, yeah, that can all go over here. In fact, I want Rage to be at the front. Just put the cat on this side. This side is for stuff that I have. Can I just dump it off the edge? Yeah, because I'm never doing acrobatics, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. Which also means to get rid of that. To a helpless opponent. But that's only like sleeping and paralyzed. We'll remember that we have it, but we'll get rid of it. And with defensive fighting. I want to keep the cat there. I want to change everybody else's now. There we go. Where's your toolbar?
I'll make my own legend.
Hey, whatever. That's a good spot to take a break. Because like I said, we have a lot of dialogue, I'm guessing. Yeah. Alright, I'm outie.